Marina Mabrey. Remember she was making fun when Dejanay poked Caitlin Clark and I remember she was doing it.
Marina Money Mabrey requesting a trade from the Connecticut.
Karma has a peculiar way of coming full circle, and Marina Mabrey is feeling its sting. After brushing off Joni Carrington's eye poke on Caitlin Clark last season, she now finds herself in a tough situation with the Connecticut Sun. Meanwhile, Clark is thriving, and Indiana is building something special. With May reportedly seeking an exit, the irony couldn't be more poetic. The saying holds true, she who laughs last, laughs best. And right now, Clark and the Fever are having the final laugh. Buckle up, this twist of fate is only beginning.
In the world? What in the world? They just left me holding the bag. They got me, they left me. They left me, and I am just holding the bag. I'm sitting here. I wanted to trade from the Chicago Sky to the Connecticut Sun because I said I wanted to be on a championship style team, right? That's what I wanted, right? But now, we see
Marina Mabrey is now caught in a twist of fate she never saw coming. Last season, in a moment many won't forget, she was seen laughing as Joni Carrington slyly poked Caitlin and Clark in the eye. Fast forward, and irony has come full circle. Clark is thriving, Indiana is on the rise, and Mabrey's own situation is far from amusing. I don't even know why I would intentionally hit anyone in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me. But no, I didn't. I didn't know I hit her. Yes, you heard that right. Marina Mabrey's laughter once echoed across the court at a moment that should have sparked shock, not amusement. Now, karma has worked its magic in a stunning twist of poetic justice. The Connecticut Sun, once her sanctuary, have seemingly moved on, prioritizing a team built on camaraderie and integrity. And now, Mabrey finds herself on the outside looking in.
I don't even know why I would intend to hit anybody in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me, but no, I didn't. I didn't know I had.
In a twist as ironic as it is unfortunate, Marina Mabrey now finds herself scrambling for a new team. Her frantic attempts to secure an exit feel almost comically fitting, a real-life comedy of errors. What once appeared as unwavering confidence now seems more like a downfall unfolding in real time.
In freaking Uncasville, Connecticut, the Connecticut Sun is no more. Ever since everybody and their mama, including the head coach, the former head coach being Stephanie White, ever since everybody and their mama jumped ship, I said it is over with. They have lost all their talent. And now, guys, this is breaking news. Marina Mabrey has said, you know what? She looked to her right. Hold on. She looked to her right. She looked to her left. She said,
After her infamous laugh, whispers spread through the league like wildfire. Every gym, locker room, and practice session became a quiet stage for her misfortune. Teammates and rivals alike smirked at the irony. Marina Mabrey, once so self-assured, now scrambling for a way out. As she reached out to potential teams, her calls went unanswered. Her social media posts met with little more than pity. Meanwhile, the echoes of her laughter still linger in Connecticut's halls, a haunting reminder of the moment that may have sealed her fate. It's almost as if the universe itself is playing a cosmic prank, and with every desperate move, the disdain from those who once tolerated her antics only seems to grow stronger.
This is what Marina Mabrey said when she went to Connecticut, by the way. Being a part of a team like this that is so disciplined with the championship mindset, I haven't been a part of that yet. Remember, she was traded to the Sun just back in July. But now,
Marina Mabrey's future remains uncertain, clouded by laughter and regret. But the drama doesn't end with her. Enter Chennedy Carter. Yes, the infamous duo of controversy is now scrambling to escape the shadows of their own past. Both have repeatedly dismissed the rising star that is Caitlin Clark, choosing bitterness over admiration. Yet while Clark continues to elevate the game through talent and hard work, Mabrey and Carter remain trapped in a cycle of envy and resentment. Instead of embracing success, they lurk in its shadow, watching as the league moves forward without them. Now, their desperation to rewrite their narratives is painfully obvious, an attempt to reclaim relevance in a league that no longer waits for anyone.
Mabrey was left holding the bag because, you know, she's on that team. She wanted to be there. And once she got there, a couple months later, the head coach is gone. Again, the head coach is gone. All five of your starters are gone. Not just your point guard, not just your shooting guard, not just your small forward, not just your power forward, not just your center. All five are gone. So that veteran presence that have won championships before, gone. That head coach that was on the verge of winning a championship as a head coach, gone. And Marina Mabrey is looking like, I know this didn't just happen to me. I know this did not just happen to me. And yes, indeed, Marina Mabrey, it did. Because sometimes the grass...
Marina Mabrey's future remains uncertain, clouded by laughter and regret. But the drama doesn't end with her. Enter Chennedy Carter. Yes, the infamous duo of controversy is now scrambling to escape the shadows of their own past. Both have repeatedly dismissed the rising star that is Caitlin Clark, choosing bitterness over admiration. Yet while Clark continues to elevate the game through talent and hard work, Mabrey and Carter remain trapped in a cycle of envy and resentment. Instead of embracing success, they lurk in its shadow, watching as the league moves forward without them. Now, their desperation to rewrite their narratives is painfully obvious, an attempt to reclaim relevance in a league that no longer waits for anyone.
All of these events just transpired last year with her and Caitlin Clark, and then she refused to own up to what she did. What organization?
As rumors swirl and teams reconsider their options, Marina Mabrey's desperate pleas to leave the Connecticut Sun grow louder. Her frantic search for a new team feels as futile as a dropped call in a thunderstorm. Meanwhile, Chennedy Carter finds herself in a strikingly similar predicament. A tale of two troubled players unable to outrun their past missteps. With each passing day, the gap between those embraced by success and those left behind grows wider. Once confident, they now scramble at the league's fringes, desperate to reclaim relevance. But in a sport that values talent, teamwork, and growth, their brand of negativity may have no place in the WNBA's future.
Afford her. Like, just salary cap wise, she is on a 200k contract. It's not a max, but it's a 200k contract. So I am just clicked on the NBA standings, not the WNBA standings. My bad. So if we look at the teams, the Valkyries could sign her, but that's a rebuilding team. The Liberty do not have the cap space. The Lynx...
Marina Mabrey and her cohorts cling to silent phone lines, while the Indiana Fever are building a powerhouse. With each new signing, they resemble the Avengers assembling for battle. The front office moves with bold precision, almost as if they've uncovered a secret formula for success. Once, Cheryl Swoops scoffed at the idea of players flocking to Indiana, yet here we are, witnessing history being rewritten in real time as the Fever transform into a true destination for talent.
Will be free agents next year. There's a lot of other going on that players are like, this ain't where I want to be.
Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the game, she's reshaping the entire WNBA landscape. With every record-breaking performance, she's proving that Indiana is no longer an afterthought, but a destination. Players are drawn to her transformative energy, eager to be part of something special. Meanwhile, Marina Mabrey's search for a new team feels like a closed chapter, her past missteps now working against her. The league is moving forward, favoring those who embrace greatness over grudges. Clark's presence has redefined expectations, elevating Indiana into a legitimate contender. While some players scramble to stay relevant, she's leading a revolution, turning skeptics into believers and proving that talent, leadership, and character will always win in the end. The Fever aren't just rebuilding, they're rising. And as Clark continues to dominate, it's clear this isn't just a fleeting moment. It's the dawn of a new era in women's basketball, with Indiana at the heart of it all.
Clark, be a good pro, absolutely. Will Caitlin Clark come into the WNBA and do what she's doing right now? Immediately? Absolutely not. Not gonna happen.
Okay.
Caitlin Clark isn't just a scorer, she's a game changer. Her leadership and vision have transformed the Indiana Fever, inspiring teammates to elevate their play and shifting the power dynamics of the league. With richer contracts and a renewed sense of ambition, Indiana is no longer just another team, it's a destination. Coaches and players alike recognize her influence, crediting her presence as a driving force behind the Fever's rise. Meanwhile, Marina Mabrey finds herself adrift, struggling to find a team willing to take a chance on her. The contrast is striking. While Clark attracts top talent and reshapes the WNBA, Mabrey faces the consequences of past missteps. This is a lesson in sports. Greatness attracts greatness, and those who undermine it often find themselves left behind. Clark's impact proves that talent, humility, and respect will always win in a league that rewards integrity. She's not just thriving, she's defining the future.
So if you see Cheryl Swoops, she did a lot of talking a few months ago about the Indiana Fever, the locker room environment, how people didn't want to play there, how people wanted to leave. Stephanie White came in and said, okay, hold up. Let me go to Indeed.com and Indeed get some free agents to come in here that want to play, that are accomplished, seasoned veterans.